Welcome to Heartofeconomy. Warren Buffett, yes, the Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, has been quietly buying a mystery stock. Not for a week, not for a month, but for 2 straight quarters, and we are talking about billions of dollars here. Nobody knows which company it is, and these purchases are not short-term, speculative plays. They are part of a planned, systematic, and very carefully executed investment move. So why all the secrecy? Which stock does he trust so much? And what can this choice teach us about investment strategy? Today, as we search for the answers to these questions, we will explore Buffett's reasoning and the most likely candidates for this mystery investment. The secrecy move. What is confidential treatment and why is it used? The reason Buffett has been so quiet is a special permission granted by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, also known as the SEC. Is it called confidential treatment? Normally, large investors must report to the SEC which stocks they have purchased during the quarter, and this information is made public. But there is a market reality. When it becomes known that a name like Buffett has been buying a certain stock, the price usually rises instantly. Because many investors believe if Buffett is buying, there must be an opportunity there. Confidential treatment allows Berkshire Hathaway to delay revealing these purchases for a set period. This gives Buffett time to quietly accumulate shares without moving the price and without alerting competitors or other investors. My comment on this is simple. This is an investment secrecy shield. Buffett does not want the market to move before he finishes building his position. He wants to get the exact amount he needs before the rest of the world finds out. And that tells us something important. This stock must be extremely attractive for him to go to this length to keep it quiet. What we know. Now let us look at numbers. In the second quarter of 2024, Berkshire's investments in a category called Commercial, Industrial, and Other increased by $2.8 billion in cost basis. That is a very large figure. Even more interesting, in the first quarter of 2024, there was a very similar increase in the same category. That means in just 2 quarters, the total cost increase is close to $5 billion. And when we look at today's market value, this position is worth approximately $4.7 billion. Here is the important detail. If this investment were made up of multiple different stocks, we will normally see a wider spread in the quarterly data. But the numbers suggest it is focused on just one company. My guess is that Buffett is using his slow and deep strategy here. He starts with small amounts, then uses every market dip as an opportunity to buy more. This is a classic Buffett move, the same way he bought Apple shares starting in 2016. Buffett's moat philosophy, a key criterion in investment selection. One of Buffett's most famous concepts is the moat, an economic moat. This is a long-term advantage that protects a company from competition. You can think of it like the water-filled moat around a castle. Competitors cannot easily get inside. In Buffett's mind, a company is worth investing in not just if it is profitable today, but if it can still dominate its market 20 or even 30 years from now. A moat can be created by many things: long-term contracts or government-backed agreements, strong brand power and loyal customers, limited competition in the sector, technological, logistical, or production superiority. My comment is this: when Buffett chose this mystery stock, he likely focused on a business model that will remain strong in the 2030s and even the 2040s. That is why the best guess is that is an individual giant with a wide moat. Possible candidates: in-depth evaluation. So which company could it be? Analysts have been combining clues from Buffett's past investments with data from this new position. A few names stand out. Lockheed Martin, one of the largest defense and aerospace companies in the United States, holds multi-billion-dollar long-term contracts with the Pentagon. Very limited competition. It is almost impossible for new players to enter the defense sector. The share price has fallen about 10% recently, creating a value entry point. Huntington Ingalls Industries, the largest military shipbuilder for the U.S. Navy. Multi-year shipbuilding contracts that guarantee steady revenue. Extremely strong moat, almost no competitors can build at this scale. Railway companies, Canadian National Railway, Canadian Pacific, Kansas City Southern, Union Pacific. However, Buffett already owns BNSF Railway, so it seems unlikely he would buy direct competitors. My personal view is that Lockheed Martin is the strongest candidate. The industry structure, current price level, and Buffett's investment style all support this choice. We may get the answer to this mystery very soon. Berkshire Hathaway's 13F report is expected this Thursday. This will reveal which stocks the company holds and how much it has purchased. But there is a catch. Buffett can request to keep the secrecy for another quarter, and there is something else to remember. Buffett sometimes makes investments that completely surprise the market. The Apple investment is a good example. Nobody expected him to buy a technology stock. The Occidental Petroleum purchase was also unexpected. So while the clues point to industrial giants like Lockheed Martin or Huntington Ingalls, we cannot rule out the possibility that Buffett has chosen something totally different, a company nobody is talking about, but which perfectly fits his investment logic. In the end, the most important question is not which stock is it. Yes, we are curious because Buffett's picks often turn into long-term winners, but the real lesson here is about how he invests. When Buffett sees an opportunity, he doesn't announce it immediately. He builds his position quietly, step by step, and only after he has finished does the world find out. If he had publicly declared this stock early on, prices would have jumped within days. That will make it much more expensive for him to buy the amount he wanted. Instead, he patiently takes his time. This is a reminder that investment success is not only about stock selection, it is also about timing and strategy. When the stock name finally becomes public, the price will likely already reflect that news. The real winners will be the investors who can think like Buffett, patient, strategic, and always focus on the long term. And here at Heartofeconomy, that is exactly what we aim to do. We bring you not only the news, but also the logic, the strategy, and the lessons behind it. Opportunities always exist in the market, but spotting them requires the right perspective. So subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the continuation of the story. The next big opportunity may already be quietly growing, just like this mystery stock.